Good evening, guys. I hope we all will be doing great. A few days ago, I posted a video for a summarized written text. Today, I want to talk a little about speaking because most of the students are also struggling in a speaking section. Okay, the most important thing, okay, like speaking for PTE is totally different from IELTS. IELTS is a different story. You guys know that PTE, speaking is a computer based. So what do you have to do? You have to trick a computer. Okay, two things are very important: pronunciation and oral fluency. It's very easy to get a marks in oral fluency, but it's very hard to get a marks in pronunciation. Okay, as we are not a native speaker, so what we try to do is always fake the accent. That's what we have to avoid. We do not have to fake any accent. Okay, go with your natural tone and go with your natural pace. Okay, there are a few things which you really have to take care of. Okay, the conditions for speaking is like stick with your natural pace, no pauses, no hesitations, no fillers. Okay, and you have to read, or maybe you have to speak loud. Okay, like as you all know, like the first question of speaking is read aloud. In that question you guys have to read aloud. Not only in that question, it implies on all the speaking questions. Okay, you guys have to speak with the confidence and you guys have to speak loud. Once you guys go loud, it will be very easy to attain a confidence. So you guys have to speak loud. I know I'm not saying that you guys have to start screaming or yelling, but you guys have to go loud. Okay, as mic is very sensitive, it's very easy for the mic to grab your voice, but still you guys have to go loud. Okay, before we proceed further to the questions, I would like to talk about the mic positioning. Okay, mic positioning is very important. Most of these students put the mics in front of the mouth or under the nostril. That's a very bad position because mic is very sensitive and it get impacted by your breathing. So what do you have to do? You have to put the mic on the top of the nose, or you could say aligned to the nose tip, but on a nose tip. Not under the nose, not in front of your lips, not in front of your mouth, not under the lips. Under the lips, you could say it's a good position as well, but like next to the chin. But I would say, the best ideal position for the mic is like to put it on top of nose. It's very important mic positioning. Okay, we will talk about all of the speaking questions in detail, as I get the time. But today I would like to talk about a describe image, which is very important question. Nowadays, PT has been changed a little because they brought some complexities. But the thing is, when it comes to speaking is a very easy section when you follow the formats and do them properly. Okay, read aloud is a very important question, followed by describe image and repeat sentence. Okay, but we'll talk about the describe image today. I'll give you one format and I'll let you know how to use that format on the given image. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about an introduction in the speaking as well. Okay, like as you all know, when you go for the PT exam, you guys go and sit in a PT exam and you come across the speaking section first. Then you come across the personal introduction. Okay, in the book it says on the website everywhere it says like personal introduction doesn't have any mark, but I have heard from different sources, as I mentioned in the class earlier, that you might get a mark for that, and some institutes they look for your introduction as well. Like from the sources I've heard, like nursing students, it's very important for them to do the personal introduction properly, but because I don't know why was the logic behind it, but I think they say like because they have to communicate with the patients more as compared to the other speakers. Like for example, if you are not a nurse, you do not really have to communicate. I mean, you still have to communicate, but not as much as a nurse. So I think for the nursing students, I think for you guys, okay, it would be better like if you do the introduction properly as well. Otherwise it doesn't contain any mark as per the book, as per the website. Anyway, let's move on to the describe image. Okay, I'll show you as you can see on the screen. So let's move on. Give me a sec. Okay, let's talk about okay, describe image. This is a very important question. Okay, for the speaking section, you will get only a mark for the speaking. Okay, and you have to. I'll give you a format. You just have to memorize that one, and you have to paste that same format on each and every image. Trust me, because I have done PT by myself. So many of my students and so many of my friends have done the PT as well. They have used the same format and they got 90 in speaking. I got 90 myself as well. So yeah, it does work, you know. The thing is, you know, I want to let you know, guys, before I move further, that I would never what do you call that, mislead you guys, because it's not a good thing as at all. And on top of that, of course, I really do care for you guys as well. That's why, you know, I'm posting videos as well. Okay, I want everyone to pass PTE, but trust me, this is the best test way, whatever I'm sharing with you guys at the moment. Okay, so you guys have to memorize the format and use the same format. Okay, as I told you guys, summarize written text before, like earlier, a few days ago. I know it's very hard to believe, but trust me, that is the best. That is the best. What do you call that way to do the question, to approach the question? And no, today I'm going to tell you about describing. It's going to be really good as well. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the question, like how it's going to be and what's the stuff we have to worry about. You will have, you could say, 35 to 40 seconds. Okay. Oh, no, that's for the read aloud. Sorry. Okay, it's my bad. Okay, this is describe image. You will have 25 seconds to look at the image, and after that, you will listen to the beep, and then you will be given 40 seconds to speak. Okay, I would say it's better if you guys speak up to 32 to 33 minutes. Okay, it would be great. Otherwise, you know, if you're speaking less than 30, or you could say if you're speaking for 25 seconds, it's not a good idea to do that. So just go on for 32 to 35 seconds and you guys will be okay with this question. I'll show you the format and after that, I'll let you know how to apply that one on each and every question. Okay, so this is the format. Okay, the first line is I have got a very beautiful picture in front of me. I've got 40 seconds to speak about this picture. Let me have a closer look at the picture. After having a closer look, I can see different trends are emerging in the picture. On the screen, I can see different types of shapes, colors, sizes, and numbers. The different numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on, while 79 is my favorite number. On the screen, I can also see different types of colors like red, yellow, blue, and green, while yellow is my favorite color. On the screen, one sentence from the content. Okay, let me tell you guys, this is just an example. Okay, one sentence from the content means, okay, well, anyway, I'll show you on the image. You can grab 2, 3, 4 sentences as well. This is just an example. This is just to let you know, guys, that we have to use something from the content as well, from the image. And the last line is overall the picture is very informative. Okay, so let's go to the image, and I want to show you how you guys can apply on the image. Okay, so this is ptstudy.com. You can open any image. Any image, it's not a big deal. This is very, very easy. Okay, for example, this image. Okay, now you guys can pause the video, or maybe if you want to look at the format, you can go back and look at the format, and you can write it on the copy and keep in front of it, and and listen to me, and you will understand how do we have to do that. Okay, we'll be given like 25 seconds in this question. We look for the information, like go for the information, read the information, and always look for the easy information. If the words are hard for you, do not try to add in your real recording. Okay, just ignore the words. Well, trust me, this is the best test way. I'm telling you right now. Okay, you guys have to follow this. Okay, so the recording has been started. So recording has been started. So what you guys have to do? Okay, I will start with the format, and you guys will come to know what you have to do. I have got a very beautiful picture in front of me. I have got 40 seconds to talk about this picture. Let me have a closer look at the picture. After having a closer look, I can see different trends are emerging. On the screen, I can see different types of shapes, colors, sizes, and numbers. The different numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on, while 79 is my favorite number. On the screen, I can see different kinds of colors like red, yellow, blue, and green, while yellow is my favorite color. On the screen, I can see employment rates by country 1999 to 2005. On the screen, I can see Australia. On the screen, I can see Iceland. On the screen, I can see UK. On the screen, I can see New Zealand. On the screen, I can see USA. On the screen, I can see 1995 male. Overall, the picture is very informative. Okay, it was my mistake that instead of 1995, I said 1999. What? It's not a big difference. Okay, as we are doing this question very weird way, but trust me, this is the best way because I have tried it. So many have people tried it and they got 19, speaking. So this is the way. Okay, so If you look at the format in the second last line, it says one sentence from the content, but I've used like few lines from the content, so it doesn't matter. That was just an example in the format, so you guys can use as many lines as you want. It's up to you guys, okay? But look for the time as well. I didn't follow the time as well, but there was just a sample just for you guys. Otherwise, if you stick with the time, you guys still can finish in 32 to 35 seconds. But memorize this format. This is very, very important. And after that, just apply on the image. Okay, let's do the next image. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, just in 25 seconds, just look for the word. Okay, like number of post secondary. If you think post secondary, you can get stuck. Just ignore that one. You could say number of institutions. Okay, Arizona, Colorado. If you think words are hard, don't worry about those ones. Okay, you don't have to, add each and everything from the image. They're looking for two things. I told you guys, oral fluency and pronunciation. The time starts now. I have got a very beautiful picture in front of me. I have got 40 seconds to talk about this picture. Let me have a closer look at the picture. After having a closer look, I can see different trends are emerging. On the screen, I can see different types of shapes, color, sizes, and numbers. The different numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Well, 79 is my favorite number. On the screen, I can see different types of shapes, color, sizes, and numbers. On the screen, I can see number of post-secondary institutions. On the screen, I can see Arizona. On the screen, I can see Colorado. On the screen, I can see New Mexico. On the screen, I can see public, private. On the screen, I can see National Center for Education. Overall, the picture is very informative. Sorry guys, I was distracted because I got a text message on the phone. So, maybe I have repeated the line, but still, okay, that was just a good example for you guys. Okay, in case if you guys forget the line, or in case if you guys repeat the line, well, it's not a big difference. You just have to keep going. You guys do not have to take any kind of irrelevant pause. If you're hesitant, if you're low in confidence, that's not the way. You have to be confident in order to do this question. Okay, well, I would say that's all about the describe image. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me, but you guys have to speak for 32 to 35 seconds. Trust me, this is very good way of doing describe image. Just memorize the format and smash this question. I hope it helps. Okay, if you guys have any question, you can text me or you can comment below and ask me any kind of question. Thank you so much and good night.